In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for Aruba. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary for the happiest island in the Caribbean, which mixes unbelievable neon blue beaches with a desert landscape full of cacti. To see the absolute basics, just enjoying the hotel beach and walking around the center, you need 4 days. But to take it easy, rent a car to explore the south of the island. Take the Jeep tour in the national park and eat at hidden local restaurants. We recommend at least 6 to 7 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 6-day itinerary with the best of Aruba, so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Aruba? The great advantage of this island is that it lies outside the main hurricane belt of the Caribbean. This means you can go safely all year round, including between August and October, when other islands suffer from storms. The climate is semi-arid, it almost never rains. The high season runs from December to April, when the weather is perfect and dry, but prices go up. September and October are the hottest months with less wind, which makes the sea a pool, but the heat increases. And how many days to stay in Aruba? The island is only 20 miles from tip to tip, but there is a lot of activity. The number one mistake is thinking it is just about staying on the lounge chair. The bare minimum we recommend is 5 full days, but the ideal is 7 days to include Baby Beach and maybe a day on the Flamingo Island. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. Arrival and Palm Beach. Arrive at Queen Beatrix Airport. If you rented a car, pick it up at the airport. If not, a taxi to the hotel zone costs about $30 and is a fixed rate. Check in and go straight to Palm Beach. It is the beach of the high-rise hotels. The sea is calm like a lagoon. Walk along the boardwalk that connects all the beachfront hotels. Enjoy the late afternoon at one of the piers like Bugalo Beach Bar. It is the classic place to watch the sunset with live music and an Aruba Ariba cocktail in hand. Have dinner in the center of Palm Beach at Paseo Herencia, or in the area of Smokey Joe's restaurant famous for its ribs. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Aruba is to choose between excitement or tranquility. The first option is Palm Beach high-rise hotels. It is the area of large resorts, open-air malls, restaurants, and nightlife. You do everything on foot. It is ideal for those who like movement. The second option is Eagle Beach low-rise hotels. It is the area of low hotels, more romantic, quiet, and with the widest and most beautiful beach on the island. It is perfect for couples. The third option is the Center Oranjestad. It is close to the port and luxury shops, but far from the best swimming beaches. It is only worth it if the budget is very tight. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in Palm Beach or Eagle Beach, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM, cell phone chip to have internet and GPS on the island, discounted travel insurance tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry dollars. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. The most beautiful beach, Eagle Beach and Arashi. Wake up early and go to Eagle Beach. It is considered one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The goal here is to take the classic photo at the Fofoti trees, those twisted trees that are the symbol of Aruba. Go early to get the empty beach. Then head north to Arashi Beach. It is an excellent beach for snorkeling with clear water and many fish near the sand. In the late afternoon, go up to the California Lighthouse, which is at the northern tip. The view of the whole island from up there is beautiful. You can have dinner at the Italian restaurant at the foot of the lighthouse Faro Blanco, watching the sunset. Day 3. The Wild South, Baby Beach, and Zerovers. Today is the day to take the car and go to the extreme south of the island, about a 40-minute drive. The first stop is Mangal Halto. It is a mangrove beach with wooden decks and a surreal watercolor. It is the best diving spot on the island, but be careful with the current if swimming far out. Head to Baby Beach. It is a shallow, artificial lagoon where the water hits your knee for a long stretch. It is paradise for those who want to relax or for those with children. On the way back, the mandatory stop for lunch or early dinner is Zerovers in the town of Savanita. It is a fisherman's pier where you buy fresh fish and shrimp. By weight at the entrance, they fry it on the spot and serve it in baskets with cornbread. You eat with your hands by the water. It is the most authentic and cheap experience in Aruba. Day 4. Off-road. Adventure. Aracoc Park. Aruba has a desert and wild side. Book a UTV tour, those open 4x4 buggies, or rent a Jeep to enter Aracoc National Park. Regular cars do not reach the best parts. Visit the Fontaine Cave to see indigenous paintings and the Quadarikiri Cave, which has an opening in the ceiling where sunlight enters. The highlight is Conchi the Natural Pool. It is a seawater pool protected by volcanic rocks where waves crash hard on the outside. Bring water shoes. The tour costs about $80 to $100 per person. Day 5. Flamingos or catamaran. If you have the dream of seeing flamingos, this is the day. They are on Renaissance Island, a private island. If you are not a guest of the Renaissance Hotel, you need to try to buy a day pass online, which is difficult to get and costs about $130 per person. If you prefer not to spend so much, take a boat trip catamaran with snorkeling. They take you to the wreck of the Antilla ship, a German ship from World War II that is sunk in shallow waters. It is impressive to see the giant ship underwater. The tour costs about $60 to $80 with open bar. At night, try your luck at one of the casinos in the Palm Beach hotels. Day 6. Shopping and Historic Center. Take the morning to stroll in Oranjestad, the capital S Center. The architecture is Dutch, all colorful in pastel tones. Visit the Royal Plaza Mall for photos. Stroll through the Renaissance Marketplace. If you want shopping, Aruba has many jewelers and designer stores with good prices, although not totally tax-free. Buy souvenirs made of aloe vera, as Aruba is a major producer. The Aruba Aloe Factory offers free tours, and the creams are great. End the trip with a dinner with your feet in the sand at the Barefoot Restaurant or Flying Fishbone, where the tables are inside the water, but book months in advance. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. The UTV tour to the Natural Pool and the Flamingo Island Day Pass. If you are not a guest, are super popular. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for the Catamaran Jeep Safari and even the Atlantis submarine. Everything for the lowest price and safely. Now let us talk about transportation. How to get around Aruba. To arrive, you fly to Queen Beatrix Airport AUA. To get around the island, we highly recommend renting a car for at least 2 or 3 days. The southern beaches, Baby Beach, and the national park are far from the hotels, and the taxi there gets expensive, about $60 round trip. Driving in Aruba is very easy. Traffic is organized and US licenses are accepted. If you do not want to drive, there is the Arubus bus system, which is clean, cheap, and passes through the entire hotel zone and center. Taxis do not have meters. The price is fixed by zone agree before entering. Quick shopping tips. Aruba is excellent for buying jewelry, diamonds, and emeralds, luxury watches, and perfumes. At the Superfood supermarket, which is huge and beautiful, buy Dutch cheeses, Gouda Edam, and European chocolates to eat at the hotel. Stroopwafel waffle with caramel is a great cheap gift. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. To enter Aruba, you need a valid passport. Citizens of the US, Canada, UK, and EU do not need a visa. Attention to 2 vital points. First, yellow fever vaccine. The international certificate is mandatory if you are coming from endemic countries. Check if your country is on the list. Second, ED card. This is the digital immigration card. You must mandatory fill it out online up to 7 days before the flight. There is a small sustainability fee paid at this moment. Without the QR code of this form, you do not board. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in Aruba are very high, everything in dollars. A simple consultation can cost $200. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use. And how much does it cost to eat in Aruba? The island is expensive. A dish in a tourist restaurant costs between $30 and $40. To save money, eat at Zerover's $20 per person at Eagle Beach food trucks, or buy snacks at Superfood. Try pastici, the local pastry, which costs about $3. And what to do at night. The night happens in Palm Beach. Kuku Kunuku is a colorful party bus that takes tourists from bar to bar with maracas and loud music. It is super fun. Sopranos Bar has a very cool piano bar. And of course, casinos are in all major hotels. And if you are traveling with kids, Aruba is one of the best destinations in the Caribbean for families. The sea at Palm and Baby Beach is a pool. The Butterfly Farm and the Donkey Sanctuary are tours that little ones love. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.